Every single day, I am printing money with Pinterest. And I'm going to show you in today's video 5 simple steps that anyone can do, whether you've got experience with Pinterest or whether you have absolutely no experience whatsoever and you don't even know what Pinterest is. I'm going to share with you the 5 simple steps to literally print cash on a day-to-day basis and a guaranteed way to generate clicks, to generate impressions, to generate followers on your Pinterest account, utilizing AI, utilizing free tools and softwares. Let's get into today's video. It's going to be short and sweet, but I'm going to share with you my insider knowledge. So look, in 2025, Pinterest is the place to be because the platform is rising with new followers and new engagements and new impressions every single day, with millions and millions of impressions up for grabs to promote your brand, your service, your affiliate products, or just make digital income. Now, I have been using Pinterest for at least 4 or 5 years now, and I have the insider background knowledge of how to rank all of your pins, how to build a brand that actually lasts on Pinterest, but more importantly, how to generate revenue on a month-to-month basis that you can depend on. There's no fluff in today's video, so let's get into the 5 simple strategies that are beginner-friendly that anyone can use to generate income using AI and using Pinterest. And look, if you follow all these 5 strategies and do not see traffic in your account, then you're definitely doing something wrong. Hit me up in the comments, hit me up on Twitter, or even hit me up via email, and I'll give you some help. Let's get into today's video. So step 1 is you need to set up a business account. Now, this is super simple to do. Go over to Pinterest, type in business account, follow all the on-screen prompts. It'll take you literally 5 minutes to do. Fill out your profile information, fill out your bio information. You can use ChatGPT to help you with that. Within 10 minutes, you'll have a profile and an account, and that is the basis and the foundation of what everyone needs to do. Step 2, this is where it gets a bit more interesting, okay? You need to go into Pinterest Trends, that's pinterest.trends.com, and find about 15 or so keywords that have a high search volume and also that's trending right now, okay? So go into the tool, you can see what's trending on the left-hand side and pick up on 15 keywords that you can see that have high search volume and have trends going up in the right direction. Of course, there are millions of different ways to find keywords, and I'm not going to bore you with how to go into the specifics because if you're just starting out, or even if you have had issues with Pinterest in the past and you don't really know why things aren't working and why things are, just use the high search volume keywords. There's more than enough impressions to go around. And if you do that from the beginning, you'll see some results. So to give you an example right now, if you go into food and drinks or food and recipes, you will see lots of barbecue related summer type keywords because we're going into summer now. So pick a few of those keywords, put them onto a list, and we're going to come back to those later. And side note, the 3 biggest niches that I personally use on Pinterest are food and drink, home decor, and fashion. So any of those niches will do. Pick 15 keywords and let's move on to step 3. So step 3 is we're going to create some blog posts. Now in today's day and age, there are 100 different ways to create blog posts basically for free, or at the very least, you pay a small upfront cost to get an AI generated article that you can maybe modify, maybe edit, potentially even leave. It depends on your comfort levels. But the point is to create articles in 2025 is literally click button. The 3 tools I'd recommend is ChatGPT. You can use and pretty much put any prompt in to create an article for you and format it as you see fit. Also, Content Goblin. Content Goblin is a tool I've been using pretty much for the last year or so, and I love the simplicity of how to use it. I'll leave a link below this video. Feel free to check it out. And also, there's a tool I use quite frequently called koala.sh. Again, I'll leave a link below this video. These are 3 simple AI blog post tools that you can use that work perfectly with Pinterest. Alternatively, feel free to just write the post yourself, but I do feel like in 2025, there are so many tools out there that can write these blog posts for you literally in seconds. You may as well utilize any AI blog post tool that you're using. Little caveat, definitely modify the article a little bit because it's going to give it a freshness and a uniqueness. And also, you don't want 100% AI content being the only type of content on your blog. Okay, cool. So we have done steps 1 to 3. We have signed up to Pinterest as a business account. We have found our keywords that we know have high search volume, and we also have created some blog posts. Now, these are usually the 3 areas that most people get stuck. But if you use some of the strategies in this video and just get stuck in, okay, they're not going to be perfect. You probably will have some small issues when you're trying to upload things or create things. That's fine. Just get through all of that, get your blog post created, get those keywords researched, and now you'll move on to step 4. Now, step 4 is we are going to pin 5 times per day, okay? 5 times per day for the first 30 days, and after that we can increase. But for the first 30 days, 5 pins per day is the correct ratio to go do. Now, there are free and also paid scheduling tools that I'd recommend you do. Things like Tailwind you can use to schedule pins out for your entire month. But I wouldn't recommend it because it's a little bit expensive. Instead, use Blog2Pin. I'll leave a link below this video, blog2pin.com. You can schedule out your pins for the entire month. Plus, you can create AI pins with Blog2Pin. You can utilize all of their AI tools. So it creates boards for you, it creates titles for you, and it chooses the best pictures on your actual blog itself. And all in all, Block2Pin is my go-to scheduler for my entire Pinterest campaigns, whether that's coaching clients or agency clients. So sign up to Block2Pin, we're using the link below this video. I think they still have some free access, so feel free to check that out. But the point is, you want to be pinning at least 5 times per day and do that for 30 days straight, okay? If you follow this strategy, okay, 5 pins per day for 30 days straight, you will see some success in your account. This is the number one mistake that most beginners do, is they don't pin frequently enough. And using those tools that I mentioned, specifically Block2Pin, it helps you do it pretty much automated and just utilizing AI. So I'd fully recommend that you use the automation tools, for example, Block2Pin, because it saves you time and money. Now, small caveat, you may want to create some more blog posts if you're pinning 5 pins per day, but don't get bogged down by the details. There's 1,000 different ways to create and engage and also rank Pinterest accounts. In month 1, 5 pins per day with your 15 or 20 blog posts from step 2 is more than enough. Now, step 5 is just going back through your analytics after day 30, seeing what's working and doing more of those things, and also seeing what's not working, importantly, and doing less of those things. So look for things in terms of your themes, your colors, your images, and see what people are tending to click on more and view more, so where you have higher impressions. Also check things like your pin title, your pin description, and also your keywords. So for example, you may have some keywords that just tend to just expand and do really, really well. Double down on those keywords, find more of those keywords in the Pinterest Trends tool. And also, this is what I do, and this is a shortcut that does fantastically well, okay? I just grab all my analytics, I go into ChatGPT, I copy and paste it, and I say, tell me what's doing well, okay? What pins are doing well, what boards are doing well, what titles are doing well, and how should I double down? And ChatGPT does all the hard work, okay? In 2025, if you're not utilizing AI tools in any shape or form, you're literally leaving money on the table. There's so many different tools for you to use, and the ones that I use, I'll leave in the description below, so make sure you check those out. Now look, I've simplified things in the video because I want to keep it short, and I want people that have no idea how to use Pinterest, or even that do understand Pinterest and AI, to just use these steps and move forward, because people can get stuck very often by overthinking things. So just get things done. If that all makes sense, but you need some in-detailed help and tips and resources, then sign up to my free newsletter below this video. It's 100% free. I send out newsletters pretty much every single week, and also show you my actual in-depth resources, plus new videos, new articles, and I have new blueprints that I show you, and you can see exactly how I'm laying out all my accounts with all the specific details, including niches, including keywords, and including strategies that grow my accounts to over 100,000 clicks every single month per account. If that makes sense for you, feel free to sign up with the link below this video. Again, it's 100% free. And also, if you have a small budget and you want some one-on-one help where I actually go into your account personally and show you exactly how to scale it, I do have some spots left on my coaching platform, so feel free to sign up with the links below this video. Pinterest is an absolute goldmine in 2025. And if you're not utilizing Pinterest and you're not using the AI tools, you're basically leaving money on the table. Follow the steps in this video, okay? These 5 steps, and I guarantee you will see impressions and you will see clicks in your first 30 days. Any questions or any comments, feel free to add that in the comment box below. That's it for today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.